some reason we didn't have any audio here. There's a strike. Not sure what we've picked up and what we haven't picked up in sound. I just noticed my audio monitor. Foul ball. Hard hit ball to center field. It goes over the glove of center fielder Gay. And it's going to be a 4-bagger, it looks like. Yes, it is. We'll make it 4-0. Okay, we're going to continue without using our portable mic. We're using the on-camera mic, so our voice is going to be relatively light here. We'll reintroduce it because it appears like we had no audio to start things. This is Schroon Lake at Chazy. And if we're repeating ourselves, that's fine too. This is Whitty at the plate. Actually, Whitty gets hit a 3-run homer. This is Durham. So Durham is on. This is the 5th batter of the inning. Schroon Lake at Chazy. First game of the home season for the Eagles. This game scheduled for Schroon Lake. Get moved here probably because of field conditions. There's Emily Whitney, the right fielder. Still have nobody out in the first. Apparently our connector has goofed up again. Strike. The Radio Shack connectors are causing me problems, and it's very frustrating when they suddenly die out on us. Here's a pitch from Helen Giroux. Helen Giroux is pitching. Her battery mate is Casey Olds. Whitney Wilson's at first. Stephanie Hosler's at second. Bridget Dahl at short. That's ball 4. At third is Alice Lyons. Outfield left to right, Dana Ledoux, Madeline Gay, and Katie Trombley. Carol Lyons is the coach. Here's Morrissey. Shoots a shot to short. I was looking up her name. So that's 1 out. Lindsay Morrissey. Al Giro, the left fielder. And Fitzgerald is swung on, foul ball. Umpire, we have Bill Bonbill behind the plate. And Paul Lemoy on the bases. It's going to drop in front of Gay. Go to third, she will be safe. So bag's full. Bag's full. Now the first baseman Beers the batter. So it's the first pitch to the left side of the infield. Everybody's going to be safe. Giroux over to pick that one up. If Lyons figured she had it, she should have called Giroux off. I'm not sure whether she did or did not do that. So 1 out, bag's full. And we're back to the top of the order. Savannah Clark at the plate. Takes a strike. Fly ball to Trombley. She grabs it, gets the ball back in. That's 2 down. Melinda Sue Whitty, the catcher. Mindy Whitty. High pop-up. Left side infield, Dahl makes the catch. So they strand 3, send up 11, and score 5 after 1/2 inning. It's Schroon Lake 5, Chazy coming to bat here on Hometown Cable. It appears that our external microphone is now working, so we'll try to. We do have a sound bar that moves on our viewfinder here that lets us know if sound is coming through. That's how we spotted the lack of sound earlier. So we'll try to keep an eye on that. And try to remember to replace this connector before we use this equipment again. Bottom of the first, Dana Ledoux will lead it off for Chazy. Should be followed by Madeline Gay, Bridget Dahl, Helen Giroux, Stephanie Hosler, Katie Trombley, Whitney Wilson, Alice Lyons, and Casey Olds. Non-starters for Carol Latrimore Lions today are Candice Panetta, Lindsay Seymour, Jen Levine, Caitlin Howley, and Samantha O'Hagan. Savannah Clark on the pitching rubber, and she'll face Ledoux with the team in red leading 5-0. Strike one called. That's foul. That'll be strike two. Temperature is in the 60s right now. We had a high of 76.1 at my home yesterday. And there's more of the same for the entire weekend. In games that will follow this on Hometown Cable, the weather will be cooler, but for right now we have very, very pleasant weather. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Oh, strike three called. Looked about shoulder high. Mondell forgot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, Dana Ledoux. Not happy. Oh, she's slamming her helmet. She's going to get ejected here. She keeps that up. Here's Madeline Gay. Strike one. I can understand Ledoux not agreeing with that call, but you got to keep your composure out there. And you get 2 strikes on you. You got to protect that plate, and what you have to do now is there's a high one, but when in the early innings here, learn what the umpire is calling. So as the game progresses. High. I think we have a full count. And the pitch is swung on, hit to third. Go to first in time, got her by a step. So good hustle by Gay. He is out at first, 2 down. And the shortstop, Bridget Dahl, the batter. Game originally scheduled as for Schroon Lake. Strike called. So if you see a game against Schroon Lake before the playoffs scheduled for Chazy, double check, as it just might be played at Schroon Lake. So if you see the paper and it says Schroon Lake at Chazy, it already happened, because Carol Lyons told us they'll be alternating this game with the future game that should have been a home game, but foul tipped, did not hang on to it. So this was supposed to be an away game, and the game that's supposed to be the home game will be away. Change up a little high.
Get ready, girls.
Popped up out of play. In tight, just missing. Another full count. Dahl's got to protect that plate. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike three. So 3 up, 3 down for Chazy. We go to the second inning. 5-0. The Wildcats lead. All right, we're busy chatting it between innings here. Kirsten Langevere at the plate. She got 2 strikes on it. We missed a strike. It's hit back to Giroux. Over to Wilson. We have 1 down here in the second inning. It's Ashley Whitty, the cleanup hitter. She looks at strike 1. She's the shortstop. Shot to left center, dropped by Ledoux. If the center fielder can get to those, it's her field, just like the shortstop rules the infield, the center fielder rules the outfield. So if Gay could get to that one, it's up to her to call her off. There's Durham. Got to write down Ashley Woody's name here. I didn't get that written down. The Schroon Lake lineup was not entered on the score sheet. Gets away in left field. They're going to have a run score. And it's going to be a 6-0 lead for the Wildcats. Schroon Lake lineup is not written down until moments before the game. And we were able to get the last names and the first initials, so we're trying to pick up the last names as we progress here. Here's Emily Whitney, right fielder, looks at strike one. Strike. Drew ahead 0-2 on the count. Strike three. Bunting with 2 strikes, which is always dangerous, especially when you just make a half-hearted attempt like that. So 2 down, and Lindsay Morrissey, the center fielder, at the plate. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down in the second. Back to Drew. She'll go over to Wilson for the out. So a run for the Wildcats, and it's 6-0 as we head for the bottom half of the second here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Ellen Drew at the plate. We'll try to get things going for Chazy here in a second. Schroon Lake leading at 6-0. Chazy should try to get a couple back, not worry about getting them all back in one inning and putting undue pressure on themselves. Line shot, Giroux over to center field. She rounds first. She's going to try to stretch it. She will be safe at second. Helen Giroux, good aggressive base running. Time called. Drew the throw and then took off for second. So puts herself in scoring position, and it'll bring up the second sacker, Stephanie Hosler, who looking down to third base coach Carol Lyons for instructions. Ball one. So the first base runner for Chazy. Hosler, line shot to second. Well hit, but right at the second baseman, Kirsten Langevere. So that's 1 down, and right fielder Katie Trombley steps in. Trombley made a nice catch back in the first inning for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Strike, no ball. Strike, 1-1. Drew will advance to third. 2-1 the count, and the pitch. Strike 2. Strike 3. That's 2 down. Whitney Wilson, first baseman. Strike 1. Anything that gets away from the catcher, I'd expect Giroux to be charging that plate. Here she comes. Ball went out of play, but she had it beat already. So Helen Drew turns a single into 4 bases. Moving over to second on that throw was big as far as that run. So it's now 6-1, Schroon Lake. 1 and 2 the count on Wilson. Half swing. She'll round first and coast into first and stay there. She's coasting all the way to first here. I'll bring up the third baseman, Alice Lyons. Strike one. To Clark. He grabs it. So a run for Chazy. They trail 6-1 after 2 here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Come here.
Left fielder Giro leading off for the Wildcats, and they just had a whole bunch of warm-up time. All of a sudden, these guys decided to go for a stroll here. These guys, the team warms up between innings. After the warm-up, these guys go out to walk across the field. Giroux winds and delivers. Strike. To second. Hosler grabs it. 1 down. Nicole Beers. Top of the order on deck. Fouled off. 1-1 pitch. One, 2 pitch, high. Just missing. So that's a full count. Here's the payoff. Strike 3. 2 down. I'll bring up Savannah Clark, pitcher and leadoff hitter. Pitch from Giroux. High. Strike. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. One of those that looked a little high. Strike 3. Drop third strike. Throw to first. Got her. Got her. Was she running in foul territory? She has to make sure she's running in foul territory on those. Otherwise, she would be out for interference. At any rate, 3 up, 3 down for Schroon Lake. It remains 6-1. We go to the bottom of the third here on hometown cable. Catherine Casey Olds leading off the third with the team down by 5. Bottom half of the inning. April 21st, 2007. Bright and beautiful Saturday afternoon. Foul ball. Extremely well hit, but foul. Looked like that one was going to roll at least 2 feet, but rolled foul. Pitch from Clark. Strike 2. Bill Bombhill says strike 3. And he says 2, strike 2. That was ball 4. So Olds is on. And bring up the top of the order, Dana Ledoux, who knows that a high pitch just might be called a strike. Ball 1. Olds has good speed. Expect her to be at second shortly. Foul ball. Foul ball by about a yard. Good hit foul by Ledoux, but just foul. High. Olds is going. She is safe. Stolen base for Casey Olds. 2-2 count on Ledoux. Olds in scoring position. In tight, ball one. Ball three, full count. Ledoux's got to be protecting that plate, even if it's just close. That's over her head, so that was safe to take. First and second. Center fielder Madeline Gay, the batter, but nobody out. Fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Coach saying the play is at third. With a 6-1 lead, I would say there is a play at third. Get the shore out. You're playing with high school kids here. Get the shore out. You're ahead by 5. Safe at first. Good hustle by Gay. She beat it out. However, the shortstop was there, and there was a play at third. She could have hollered out to the third baseman. So Whitty should have let Durham know that if there was a play there, that she could turn and toss to her. Here's Bridget Dahl. Bags full, nobody out. Ball one. Chazy giving up 5 in the first, 1 in the second, looking to get back in this one. It's ball 2. Cleanup hitter, Helen Giroux on deck. Strike called. 2-1 to count, nobody out. And the pitch from Clark. Foul. Strike 2. That's hit. Infield fly. Infield fly is called. Now Helen Giroux will step in. 1 out. Bags full. Chazy looking to get something across here in this inning. Giroux at the plate and scored the only run of the game for Chazy at this point. Hits it too short. Throw goes to third. He runs bobbled at third. And Ledoux is in safe. Old scores. Throw went to third, is a little low, but should have been. I think could have been fielded. So we're going to give the third baseman the error on that. Not that it matters at all. Here's Stephanie Hosler. It's a 6-2 ball game. Ball 1 to Hosler. So the bag's full. A 6-2 score. Hosler is the potential tying run. 1 out here in the bottom half of the third inning. That's a base hit for Hosler. Giroux will stay put. 2 runs will score. As Gay chases home Ledoux, it's 6-4 now. And the potential tying run is on board. Giroux at second. Hosler at first, and Katie Trombley at the plate. I think she hit the ball pretty good that first time up there. It's this one foul, strike 1. Ball. It's Kaylee Trombley, not Katie. Kaylee Trombley. This is going to be trouble. Giroux rounds third. She'll head back. So Kaylee Trombley advances the runners. If you're making out, at least advance the runners, and that's what she did. So it's 2 ducks on the pond for Whitney Wilson. Looks at ball 1. Potential tying run is in scoring position. 6-4 the score. Giroux ready to score should the ball get away at the plate. Half swing from Wilson. Seemed like she hit one down the third baseline last time on that kind of a swing. Swinging like a girl up there. That's hit back to Clark. Clark over to first for the out. So it goes from Clark to Beers. 6-4 after 3. We're going to the 4th inning here on Hometown Cable. All right, Mindy Whitty, the catcher, looks at ball 1 to start the 4th. 6-4, we've got us a ball game now. Well hit to left field, and it is grabbed by Dana Ledoux. Nice grab there by the left fielder Ledoux on a well hit ball by Mindy Whitty. Now Kirsten Legevier, the second baseman, will step in. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 4th. Wilson over to Hosler. Hosler had control. Lemoy knew she had the ball, but was blocked out. Didn't know if she was bobbling it or not, so he immediately went to Bill Bonville. And Bonville could easily see that Hosler had control. She was squeezing that ball, so she is out. Strike to Ashley Durham. So good heads-up play there by Hosler. Wilson squeezes it for the out. Good heads-up play in that previous there by Hosler, the over-covering first base. You know, Wilson looked like she had lots of time, but she couldn't get a handle on it. So Hosler said, "I'll cover first. You just toss it to me." So 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats. Halfway through the game, Schroon Lake leads 6-4 here on Hometown Cable. Lefty hitting Alice Lyons, the batter. Strike 1. One the count. 6-4 the score. Bottom half of the 4th. Bonville said ball, then said strike. Late swing. Lyons goes down with a late swing, 1 out. Now Casey Olds, who started that rally last inning, steps in with 1 out. Hits it fair and fielded cleanly by Nicole Beers. There's Dana Ledoux bunting it foul. Strike 1. Strike 1. Ledoux looking to get on base. Strike 2. The 0-2 the count. Hit to the left side. Clark over. Fires to first just in time. Just in time. Got her foot was on the way down. So good hustle there by Ledoux. Almost beat it out. Slow roller. She almost beat out. It remains 6-4. We've gone through 4. We're heading for the 5th here on Hometown Cable with Schroon Lake leading. We're in the 5th inning. Hit to right. Trombley will pick it up, and Ashley Durham is on. And at the plate now we have Emily Whitney, the right fielder. 6-4, Schroon Lake leading. They got their lead batter on. We are in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. That was ball 4. 1st and 2nd now. Lindsay Morrissey, the batter, looks at strike 1. Chop to Drew. She's going to go to 3rd. And gets the out. Almost the bobble there, but the 3rd baseman Lyons was able to get control just before the field that the runner got there. So 1 down. And left fielder Giro fouls it off, strike 1. Drew to Giro. Popped up, foul territory. Pitch to Ashley Giro is hit sharply to Hosler. Goes to Wilson. Might have had the tag on the runner. I got the shore out, and you can't fault her for that. So that's 2 down. And the number 9 hitter, Nicole Beers, is at the plate. 2 down, runners at 2nd and 3rd. Strike 1, good cut from Beers. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. Outside. Ball didn't get far away, and a runner decided to come in from 3rd, and she is out at the plate. We shut off because it was a ball, and we didn't expect her to come charging in on that. And she is out. And it remains 6-4 as we head for the bottom half of the 5th. Madeline Gay swings and misses, strike 1. Bottom half of the 5th. Team down 6-4. Get back to Clark, getting through. Who was first? Just beats it out. Just beats it out. Good hustle. Nice job by the 2nd baseman to make a play out of it. Langevere almost got her, but Gay too fast. Now here's Bridget Dahl. Strike 1. Gay stays put. Low. Strike called. Gay has good speed. I'd like to see Chazy showing a little more aggression on the bases here. Forcing Schroon Lake to make that play. Ball 3, here she goes. In tight. Full count. First base is open. Potential tying run at the plate. Drop 3rd strike. She got a run. She tagged her. Good play. Dahl on the drop 3rd strike. But the ball bounced in front of the catcher, and catcher Whitty able to put the tag on her. So she didn't draw the throw. Helen Giroux steps in. Strike 1. Had there been a throw, then we would have seen Gay at 3rd base. Oh, and 2 the count.
There you go.
Drew hits it to left field. It is dropped and left. Gay should have been further off. And should have been ready to go to 3rd on the drop ball. She was nowhere. She just has to be close enough that she's not going to be doubled up. But she should be ready to roll. And she should be at 3rd. And if she was at 3rd, there'd be a good chance that Helen Giroux could steal 2nd here. So not being at third here could be decisive in the outcome of this game. Stephanie Hosler with an infield hit. Loads the bases. All right, here is Sarah. Sarah who? I do not know. Got the names from Coach Lyons, and she didn't give me a Sarah or a number 12. So, sorry, Sarah. Trying to put a name, last name with Sarah here at Chazy, and nothing comes to mind right now. I know it's not Sarah Hanfield. I know it's not Sarah Clark. It's not Sarah Landry. Hard hit to second. Throw to second. Gay scores. Drew at third. 6-5 now. So Sarah reaches on a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. And Whitney Wilson, the batter. Ball one. Helen Drew, the potential tying run at third base. And Sarah goes in uncontested to second. So it's second and third. The force is off. Pitch to Wilson. Bunts it foul. 6-5. Schroon Lake in the fifth. Savannah Clark winds and delivers. Wilson puts it in play. Foul ball. Did not put it in play. Right down the third base line, but foul. Strike three. So Chazy picks up a run, strand two, and it's 6-5 as we head for the sixth inning here on Hometown Cable. Okay, Brandy somebody is pinch hitting for Beers in the sixth. Beers was at the plate when that last out occurred in the fifth.
Quarter after one. Oh, we're what, bottom of the
6-5 the score. Strike called. One of them high strikes. The line shot is going to drop in. Go to first in time. A good play by Sarah. That's Gravel. Well, since Bob Gravel is a good supporter, we're going to call her Sarah Gravel until we hear otherwise. Go with Sarah Gravel. If it isn't her, then we'll give her credit anyway. Here's Savannah Clark. Strike. Good heads-up play. Took a base hit away from the batter. Giroux, nice backhander. Tosses it easily to Wilson. 2 down. Now the catcher, Mindy Whitty, at the plate. Here's a pitch from Giroux. Ball one. Strike, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. There's a pitch. Line shot, that's a base hit. Could be in the gap, it is. She's going to go for third. She's going to be safe at third. Where'd the ball go? Where'd the ball go? Ball went to Giroux. Ball was not thrown to third for some reason. So it puts a runner at third with 2 outs and Kirsten Langevere at the plate. So it's a strike 1. No idea how that ball ended up in Giroux's glove. That's popped up, fouled. Drop third strike, throw to first in time. Look at that runner at third, coasting out there. Clark coasting. She should have been crossing that plate. That ball could have been dropped at first and then picked up and a runner tagged. She made a move to second, and that run's got to cross the plate before a non-forced out. So you got to hustle, even on a sure thing that looked, or a potential sure thing. So nothing across for the Wildcats. It remains 6-5 as we head for the bottom of the sixth. Alice Lyons at the plate, laying off the bottom of the sixth. Pitch from Clark is half swung at, strike one. Swing like you mean it. Foul ball, strike two. So Clark ahead 0-2, pitch to Lyons. Strike three. One out. Bring up the catcher, Casey Olds. If you're Chazy, you want to score a couple here in this inning and not have to bat in the seventh. Gets it back to Clark. The first, got her by a half step. Good hustle by Olds. Made a race out of it. There are two outs. Candace Panetta now coaching at first base. And top of the order up for Chazy, it's Dana Ledoux at the plate. Looks at ball one. Two outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Strike.
On your toes, on your toes. Come on, Dan, we need back, buddy.
Hit the second. Squeeze for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Chazy. We head for the seventh. 6-5, Schroon Lake leading the Eagles on hometown cable. Strike one to shortstop Ashley Whitty. They start the seventh. It's a foul ball. They strike two. Strike three, gets away, goes out of play. She'll get first base. So on a dropped third strike, the Wildcats have a base runner. Their cleanup hitter, Whitty, is on board at first. Now it's Ashley Durham. High for ball. Schroon Lake hasn't scored since the second inning, so they're looking to get something going here. Their 5-0, 6-1 lead is now 6-5. Well, the parents saying they're going to tire Olds out. Well, I ain't never seen Olds tired out. That's ball four. So the first two batters get on board for the Wildcats here in the seventh inning, looking to pad their lead. Whitney, Emily Whitney. All right, this is foul ball, Rachel somebody. Apparently not Emily Whitney. This one here is batted before, and when last time she was on base, we heard her referred to as Rachel. So, not sure her last name. Again, the scorekeeper for Schroon Lake did not arrive till seconds before the game. And why the coach would not have the scorebook with him instead of with somebody who was coming in a private car beyond my comprehension. Strike three. Throw to third, and Wildcats move up on the strikeout. Now, Lindsay Morrissey, the center fielder, has 2 ducks on the pond with 1 out. Pitch from Giroux. Hit to the left side. Giroux keeps the runner on, throw to the plate. Safe. So, give her an RBI. Morrissey gets the run in. Chazy did all they could. Giroux looked the runner back. Fired to first. Wilson fired home as quickly as she could. Just good base running on Schroon Lake's part. Now, 0. 7-5 the score. That's a base hit. It's going to score run number 8. Throw should go to second. Goes to the pitcher, and that holds the runner at first. 8-5. Nicole Beers, the batter, swings and misses. Strike 1. 2 big runs across for the Wildcats. Chazy scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 3 in the third and 1 in the fifth. Schroon Lake was leading 6-0 before Chazy got their first run. And the Wildcats are now up 8-5. Drop third strike. I thought maybe it was fouled, but it went off the glove. That's the noise we heard. So another break here for the Wildcats. Top of the order up, Savannah Clark. She'd like to increase that lead, get a few more insurance runs here.
Take your time, Savannah.
Pitch from Giroux. Pitch sharply and through. This will chase home a run. Throw comes to the plate. It's going to go out of play. And where were they on the point of release? So 2 more score. And on the point of release, the batter Clark had first base made, so she ends up on third. It's where they are when the ball is thrown. And I think the umps got it right. So it's now 10-6. It's turned into a big inning here for the Wildcats. Mindy Woody knocks it back to Giroux, fires to Wilson, and Chazy is finally out of it. A nice knockdown there by Giroux to get the out. But not before the Wildcats pick up 4 and increase their lead to 10-5 as we head for the bottom of the 7th. Madeline Gay hits a slow roller down the third baseline. The fire to first will not be in time. And Gay easily beats it out. All uphill for the Eagles. They trailed 10-5 as the Wildcats had that big top of the 7th inning. Here's Bridget Dahl. Hit to the left side. Throw to second will be safe as Gay hustles in and beats the throw. A smart play by the defense to go to second. Get that lead runner. Normally you want to get the out if you got the lead, and but that was a good chance at for second as they had at first. Helen Giroux gets the first pitch, drops in to get the force at third. I did not hear the infield fly rule called, so it. There's no infield fly, so fielder's choice. Gay had to hold up. Good hustle to get Gay at third, but they had that short throw that certainly helped matters. Stephanie Hosler at the plate. Chazy down by 5 with 1 out. In tight. An uphill struggle here for the Eagles. Fouled off. Clark delivers. High. Put to the right side. They get the throw to first. Both runners advance, but there are 2 outs. Here's Sarah, who we have no last name for, and we're going to give her the name of Sarah Gravel till we hear otherwise. It's away, and it'll be a run crossing, so make it 10-6. Runner at third. 10-6 the score. Up to the left side, it's going to be grabbed by the shortstop on a good play by Ashley Whitty to end the ball game. So it's a 10-6 victory for the visitors. There are 5 runs in the first and there are 4 runs in the 7th. The difference in this one. So that's the way it was in Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Girls Softball. Opening day here at Chazy, April 21st, 2007. Thanks for watching and for supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose or draw, TV worth your support, Hometown Cable. Novello. Shot is missed, and we'll have a foul. Foul, I believe, was on Novello. We have Poisson back in. 4 fouls on the Indians, just 2 in the Cougars, so not a lot of fouls, only 6 total fouls in the second half. Velasco brings it up, bounces it over to Poisson. He slides it out. Hapgood with it. 2:04 to go. That's good by Lamberton. 43-36. Shot is good by Whitney, who's suddenly hot. Have a timeout. 43-39. 1:39 on the clock. And that's what it looks like on the clock. Poisson to inbound it. 1:39. 4-point ball game. Let's see if the Cougars will take some time off now. Sample over Velasco. Velasco with a rebound. Al Velasco. The Fighting Spaniard. Travel. 1:02 remaining. 45-39, 6-point Cougar lead. Cougar ball. 4 fouls on the Indians. See if they'll foul. Get into a 1-and-1 situation. Velasco finds Lamberton. Lamberton out to Sample. 46 seconds. Lamberton off the glass. Has an 8-point Cougar lead, 39 seconds remaining.
Come on, defense, Cougars!
Duquette over to Kelleher. Flynn back in, he'll inbound it. Indians cannot afford to work too long.